Hello, Anna, Crafty Heart Studio. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. And welcome to the new people. New project. Something a little more ambitious than usually. I never tried it again, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's hope it's going to work out. And this is going to be a serving tray. Where's that? Black galaxy theme. I'm not sure what that is, but it's on the side of the mold, so I'm not worried about that. And Black Galaxy themes. So the first thing needs to be done is I have my pre-mixed resin. Probably need about 200 milliliters to cover the first layer. And I am going to paint my resin black, the usual, our favorite. Mix it well. It gets really thick. And I will be adding some glittery, shiny black also. Okay, so let's start here. I got my resin. I'm gonna take this out. My mixing stick. Just put that here for now. Get rid of this. And I also have this, it's called laser paste, and it has laser black galaxy in it. So I will be also adding a little bit of that as soon as I mix some of my regular black resin. I'm gonna try and add a little bit of that. Ooh, look at that. That's okay. Don't want to get a clean stick. I don't want to contaminate it with any of my resin. And this is really concentrated also. So we don't really need much of it. But I think this should give me a little bit of sparkle. See those little sparklies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're bright like stars.
Here, you wanted some black resin? You got a little left. Okay, so I got my little helpers helping me here. Okay, just wanna. I also wanted to add some planets. This is gonna be my planets. Yep. But first, I actually need to teeny debubble. Yay. Let me see if I wanted to put some planets in there. I have this little microbeads. They do come in different colors. Whoa!
Ooh.
And I kind of like...
Planets are going everywhere.
Planets are going everywhere, but at this moment they might subdue. They might sink, and they probably will. But if something stays...
Yay, planets stay.
Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm gonna let it dry just a little bit. And we'll see what happens. And then we'll add more planets before we do the next layer. Or whatever you want to call them, planets, galaxies. See, we have very little shimmer though. I see the shimmer, but it's very little. And I'm very curious, what if I have this glitter? And I'm going to take a small, not a toothpick, but maybe like one of this, and dip it in here. And kind of shake it up. Oh, look at that.
Wow. This kind of looks like a galaxy thing. Like,
Oh, that's what I'm trying to achieve. So, but this needs to have a little bit of a little more shimmer. And then I'm going to put more planets because these obviously sunk. Okay, this is the beginning. Once that dries, I'm going to do another layer. And that's when I'm going to try and create my galaxy. Right now we have distant stars. But once this layer dries, I'm going to add the planets. And I'm going to start working on my galaxy. I'm back. My little helper, while I was gone, she was doing some kind of art of her own and accidentally splattered all the silver powder over my board. And I gotta say, it works out. I can't say that I don't like it. Had it been any other project, I would probably have been upset, but in this particular case, it worked out. All my planets sank to the bottom. And I am going to do my second layer right now. Thank you, little helper. Hehe, yeah, hehe. But in this case, it actually worked out. But I was like, wait a minute, when did I put all that silver? When I came to look at it, check on it yesterday, I'm like, And then I see this like a whole big mess over here of silver powder all around. So we already have resin mixed. It's starting to heat up, so I need to put it in small cups. Where are my small cups? Here we go. Bunch of small cups. And I will be using all kinds of different mediums today. So first, I need 1, 2, at least 3, 4. Probably I'm gonna need 5. But I'm gonna need very little amounts. 1, don't think I would need even that much, but 2, like you girlies, start here. This is for you a little bit. I will give you more, and I do need another one for myself, just a little. Okay, this is enough at this moment. Now I need a layer clear, so it's just gonna pour. Whoa! The usual. What else can said about me? Always. Once a klutz.
Always a klutz.
Always a klutz. Correct. Clean that up a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna spread that. Next step, I'm gonna wipe that off for now. I'm gonna need a bunch of little sticks because I don't want to mix them up. And okay, first of all, my planets. I want to put some of the planets back. And so they are little microbeads. And now they will definitely not sink. And because they come in different colors and different sizes, they're actually gonna like get scattered and splattered, and just like planets are, you know. We got some planets. Hey, planets. My next step, I'm going to take, so this is glow in the dark. I think it glows blue. So one of my cups, I'm gonna put this glow in the dark. Powder. Don't know how much I need, but that's what we're gonna put. I will put some of that glitter. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's an idea. So I'm gonna put some of that shiny stuff. This is blue. I have it in different colors, but I think blue would work the best. And I wanted to put some of the, yeah, I guess this one is it. So I'm gonna mix that up. Okay. I have violet interference mica powder. I just got all of that interference going right into my resin. Way faster than I needed. Ha ha ha. Well, it is what it is now, so I'm gonna have to work with this. So this is my violet. Now I'm gonna do some blue. This is going to be green. Got some of that green. And one more I'm going to do. I have gold and purple. Maybe gold. Maybe gold. Just a tad. Wow, look at that. What happens to it? All those interference colors.
Oh, I mean, it does look pretty.
It does. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Start with this one. Just one at a time. Give it a mix. And what I'm gonna do now is, you know what? First, let me move a little bit of that. Ah, it looks like a heart.
It does.
Okay. Okay, blue.
It's pretty.
Almost as if it's glowing.
Yeah.
This is not the glowing one.
It's very pretty though.
Don't see much of a difference between the blue and the violet. Okay, let's see. Now the green. No, this is the glitter one. This is the gold. Where's my green? No, this is the gold. Oh, this is the gold. Now I'm confused. Which one is which?
That looks like green.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the green.
Wow.
I haven't done anything yet. I don't even know if it's going to work out or not.
But it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of shift that here because I think the light is in the way. Okay. And now, this one I did not. No, this is my shimmer. And this is the gold, I would assume. Should have had some kind of a pink, but I don't have an interference pink. Now let's do this, guys. This is just extra glitter.
Ooh,
With that.
glitter.
Mm-hmm.
What color is the galaxy gonna be?
And this is where the glow in the dark is.
Ooh.
So let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing, like I said. But let's see. What do you think?
It's very pretty.
Does it even look like a galaxy?
It looks like
Yeah.
it looks like something like a galaxy, yeah.
Now I'm gonna try and do it. What about now?
Wow. Yeah, very galaxy-like.
I don't know about that.
To me, it looks like it.
Where was that? That's not it.
That looks like the violet. Oh, no, that's glitter.
I think you should add some gold in the middle.
I think I should add a little bit of the white in here.
Oh.
Oh. pretty.
What happened? Now, this is not it. This is where I want to take some of that,
The
Chameleon.
the Chameleon.
Ooh.
Okay, let me wipe the stick. I want to use a wet stick. Now, let's see. Might get subdued. No idea what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing.
And it looks like a face from the side.
I see what you're talking about. But now, what I'm gonna need to do is
Ooh, you're making a purplish one?
I'm making
A rainbow one?
all kinda. It's a galaxy.
It's really pretty.
Now let's see what can we do here. See, this kind of gets a little blobby, and I want to break down. I want to break this down. But then, ooh, what happened here? Gotta say, it does have a galaxy look to it. I don't think I'm using the right thing for this. I think this would look better. Okay. Did I want to add some color to the galaxy? I think so. So let's try. Let's see what I have here. Was this violet? Okay. Now a little bit of green. Because galaxies usually come in all kind of colors, right?
Yeah.
And then again, I don't want it to be too messy and not have... So maybe I should leave it alone for now, because there's be more layers. And make that as a background right now, because it still be on the background. There we go. What do you think?
Pretty galaxy.
Does it look like a galaxy?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think we need a little bit of a middle part.
Maybe gold?
No. Where was my white? This was my white. No. This was my white. this is going to be that luminescent, hopefully.
It's pretty.
Okay. Let's leave that for now. This part over here has this, doesn't look like a spiral. That's fine. What else you need? Sit down. What are you doing? Okay, so let me get some malted alcohol. This is dry. I'm back. I added, when it was drying, I added a pearl. My kids were doing, sorry for the light, my kids were doing crafts and some kind of like beads and stuff, and they had a pearl loose, and I'm like, you know what? How about I drop one in? So as this was drying, I just did that. I still have no idea what I'm doing. This is mostly an experiment. So this is gonna be a multi-layer item, I'm assuming. Well, not assuming, I know. And what I'm gonna do is I need very little clear set aside. I already mixed my resin. I think I mixed about 150 milliliters at this moment. So because I'm not gonna need much, I just need very little. Because just to add some colors. Like here's another one. Well, let's do another one. You never know what idea I might come up with as I go. So far, I think it's looking okay. Again, we have to understand, this is my first attempt at creating any kind of a galaxy ever. So I'm like winking it. Okay, so yeah, I think this is enough. Why am I so messy? Yeah, I know why I'm messy. I'm messy. Like I always said, I'm always jealous of the people who can just do this super nice and clean without any kind of issues or like, you know, mess. But not me. So this is my pre-mixed resin. We're gonna pour it over. Let's just go that way because it kind of like does less bubbles. We just need it to spread. So while this is kind of setting in a little bit, let's add some color. So I'm still gonna need the white, just a tad. That color, oh my goodness, where are my sticks? Oh, here we go, I'm sorry. Where was it? The glow, oh, right here. This glow in a dark powder, while it was glowing wonderfully in my closet by itself, once was put in here, somehow lost a lot of glow. Maybe I did not put enough. Maybe I should just not even deal with that. Okay, let's not go too much. So I need white. And this is just white mica powder. I'm gonna make it a mess, always a mess. Not a translucent, not anything, just white. I'm adding some of that shimmer glitter. This is like ultra fine glitter that's not supposed to settle in. And I'm definitely gonna add that in because I love how that looks. And you know what? Fine, I'll add a little bit more of that. You never know. Maybe I just did not add enough. But let's just give it like a bigger 2 swoops. Whoa. You know, the worst thing was gonna happen. It's not gonna glow. When I took it to the dark closet, it looked pretty bright. And because I had multiple colors, me and my daughter, we were choosing like, oh, which ones, you know, like which one should work better. And this one actually glowed blue. So we're like, let's add that on. But it didn't really glow in the dark when I tried to look on the board. So maybe this time it will glow better. Gotta give it a good mix. That mica powder, somewhat clumpy. Yeah, shimmery. Okay, I have to clean up after I do all the mixing because I know I'm gonna make more mess. So set you aside. You're gonna get your own stick. Let's do this one. What color do I want? Stick with the purple. Like a purple. Before I actually used the interference mica powders, but this time I'm actually using just... Oh, okay, so this is sapphire blue color shifting powder, mica powder. So this might actually work as I want it to work. So let's give this a good mix. And one more. I have this very interesting metallic paste. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna separate that into 2. This is like a metallic... Let me see exactly what it is. So this is a metallic paste. Resin pigment paste, and this one I think was called Purple Galaxy or something like that. So I'm gonna give it a good mix. Whoop. Considering like this is barely anything in there, I think this is more than enough. Just want to see what it's gonna look like. Because I'm not sure which one I'm gonna be using, if both. Maybe this is too much. I'll use it somewhere else. That's what I mean, guys. Experiment. Don't be shy. You know, this is creative process, and the more you try, the more you do, the more stuff is gonna happen, and you're gonna learn things and discover things for yourself. This is very interesting. Okay. I actually like this a lot. This color. Okay, so I'm gonna set that here. Let me wipe that off. I think what I did want it is a little... Do I want more of that Nebula? Nebula? Hello, son. Thank you. So my first thing I'm gonna do is... I'm not even sure which one I want to use. I think probably both. No, I think this one goes first. Let me get a clean paper towel. I'm gonna need this. Okay,
Pretty.
thank you. Okay, and now I'm very interested in how this one is gonna look. Now you can't see my pearl at all. Haha. Yeah, maybe I put it in too soon. Should have put it maybe like at the end. Live and learn. So it would not get submerged. I mean, you can still see it a little bit, but I think it's gonna get hidden. I'm gonna come back and do another swirl in about 40 minutes once that gets a little thicker. How did I make that mess? But again, always with the mess. Do I have another layer space actually now that I'm thinking about it? Probably I do not. I think I already filled it all up. But it is gonna sink a little bit, so I might have space for one more thin layer. But other than that, oh yes, and I will come back and do some of my Chameleon powder. Let me see if I can do some now. Probably gonna submerge. Ew, what did I do? Oh my. Do I want to put alcohol on it? Now let's see what's gonna happen. There's a little bit of alcohol, kind of soften the lines up a little bit. That's it. I know to always overwork my stuff. Now I'm like losing grip with reality. Did it look better before? Did it not look better before? Just let that move that a little bit. Yeah, I'm overworking it. I can see that already. I need to let it go. And like I said, I'm gonna come back and give it another swirl. Leave it as is. Leave it as is. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Am I leaking somewhere? Huh? Strange. Oh well. Oh, I did that with my glove. Ha! Klutz. And I'm gonna leave that and let it be, let it dry, and come back. And I will see you guys soon. Okay, back. It is all dried. I did, like I said, I came back and I did some swirl. My pearl is almost gone. You can see it there faded. So lesson learned. If you want to put an embellishment like that or a pearl or something, you put it on a second layer. Particularly this board is a 3-layer project. So there was the first layer was black. Then we did this clear, no, 4-layer, I'm sorry. We did the black, we did the second clear where we did the first and the Nebula, the back clouds. Then we did the second layer where I just did my galaxy. And when I came back and it wasn't pulling anymore, I did add a little bit of the silver streaks. You guys can see them. And I did add a little bit of the streaks using a toothpick with Chameleon, like I used the Intense Chameleon powder. So at this point, oh yeah, and I added a couple more planets. Maybe I went a little bit crazy on the planets, but this is my vision. This is how I see the galaxy. But lesson learned, should have done that on my 3rd layer because it kind of just sank to the bottom, and then my 2nd layer, my 3rd layer kind of like covered it all up. Also, it does glow in the dark, very, very teensy, and I don't know, maybe I'll right now just add some of that glow in the dark all around it. But I just need to pour my last layer. This is layer number 4. And I don't have a lot of space for it. It did shrink like it usually does. Just want to make sure I don't have any dust. It did shrink like it usually does. I don't want to make a mess. I already made a mess. Ha ha. Look at me. Am I awesome or what? And again, so I'm just gonna spread that thinly. I rather add a little more just in case, but it will not, I just don't want it to overflow. So let's just spread that out. And I just need to create that extra layer and have the silver underneath. And it gives us an extra shine. And hide all of my planets. So don't need much. I believe I just used about 50 milliliters. So we start with that. I rather add than subtract in this particular case. I'm just gonna spray it with some alcohol. Get all the bubbles out. Again, just in case anybody wondering, I'm using isopropyl 99% alcohol. This is it for this level. We'll see you back. I'll see you back for a quick demolding. I would give this, the bottom layer has already been dry, so it's not that bendy anymore. And we're just gonna give it 24 hours. And I'll see you guys then. But pretty much this is it. There's no backside because this is how it's gonna be. And I hope you enjoyed it. But I'll see you soon. Well, totally forgot. I wanted to add some of that glow in the dark and just clear and just here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just literally gonna add that in the middle and just give it swirls until that stuff mixes in. Maybe I'll add some glow in here. Ooh, who are you? Okie dokie. Let's see if that works. Nice and dry. It is finished. You can still see a little bit of the pearl in there. Again, live and learn. So we are doing nothing but demolding right now, and I hope I didn't overheat anything. Boop, easy. Boop, super easy. Oh, look at that. You see how glittery it is on the back? That is kind of cool. I'm not sure what these are, but yeah, whatever. Something went through all the way. This is pretty. I absolutely love it. Tell me what you think. What is your thoughts? The usual, what would have you done differently? Hopefully you learned something. And on my mistakes, I make mistakes, you learn. That is awesome. That's what I'm here for. Always for beginners. Always trying, experimenting, and seeing how it's going to happen. Please don't be shy to do so. And I would love to see some of your work if you want to share. That is always appreciated. But yeah, I will definitely take some pictures. And it is a nice serving board. See, I don't even need to paint the sides. I actually like how that looks. And don't think that it's needed. Comment, like, subscribe. Yay! Love you guys. Bye.